Hello, and once again, we're back to Life is Strange, the Dark Room.
Yeah. Are we going to read some more stuff?
Yeah, we should, because it's the beginning of the episode again, might as well.
We just read that last time, so I'll read this. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV. So we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected, drug dealer trash chick, but it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. I found Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun, and decided not to give it back to her. I honestly don't feel that she's any safer with it, especially considering how stupid she acts with it. But I don't want Frank coming after Chloe. I just have to make sure he doesn't.
Yeah, which was why I was saying you would throw away the gun.
Yeah, I'm thinking
right?
option 3, put it in the dumpster.
Exactly. October the 10th. Dear Diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I could never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up. Not that I'm not, in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to when I was 11 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. Objective, I should examine the board. Oh well, that saves us having to work out the year again.
Yeah. And I'll read that next time. But let's get up.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Obviously, we're going to do everything else first. What have we got? I can just sit back down. Just sit back down.
That's just the rest of the episode. Okay. I'm not sure you're going to do any more reminiscence and sing.
Back to the real world. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
The same reminiscence.
Is it?
Yeah, she said that at the beginning. Alrighty then.
I thought she would just sit and not say anything, to be honest.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
Oh-ho.
The Great Northwest, the Prescott's Pan Estates, heaven or hell?
Haven or hell.
Does that say haven? Oh,
yeah,
yes.
It's a play on the words.
Right. By Craig Kennedy. The name Prescott may not mean much to you or to those outside the edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay. A quaint town seemingly stuck in time. I see what you did there, game. Once home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry, the town has seen much better paydays, despite the local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming teams, the Bigfoots and the Otters. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates, to be built into the deep forests near Blackwell Academy. Oh, for God's sake. Local Native American groups have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal lands and natural resources. Continued on next page.
Now, the reason Michaela was giggling there is because that's basically the plot of one of the episodes of Twin Peaks.
Yeah, it's
In fact, sort of the overarching thing, isn't it?
It's the Ghostwood Estate in Twin Peaks, is what it's called. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I think what they should do is they should have like a conservation thing where they go, we're going to build the Pan Estates, but then the Prescotts have to hold a beauty pageant for the protection of a local species of, was it weasel?
Something like that.
I think it was weasel in Twin Peaks. Anyway.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a good reference.
I mean, it's even called Great Northwest, which is the name of the hotel in Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Stuff in the
Even
bin.
Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
It's just some
Probably
junk.
did as much drugs.
Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Ah.
I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
We can take a photo of her.
Does that mean we've definitely missed the other one?
Let's have a look and see which one it ends up being.
I like the way Chloe doesn't even go, really?
No, that's only the first photo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I was expecting her to go, Max, what are you doing?
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
I go in most shots is like, you can just see those boobs.
And you find that distracting, do you?
A little,
Mhm.
okay. We can examine this box. It's still the same
I'm so
pictures.
sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Aww. But we do say different things.
This butterfly photo seems like 1,000,000 years ago. How much time have I altered since?
About 3 episodes worth. Well, it's true.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe.
It's really strange as well, because now we have that knowledge.
I'm lost in all this shit.
That's my Chloe.
Bad Girls Guides to Guns, or Girls Guides to Guns.
Yes, I was going to say, I believe that's pronounced girl.
I think that's everything we can look at. I don't think we're allowed to go outside. Nope. So, are we looking at the board?
Have you examined the wallet? In the coat?
Yeah, that was the butterfly
This
photo.
butterfly photo seems like
That's not the wallet though, is it?
1,000,000 years ago. How much time
Oh.
have I altered since?
Are you actually... Oh, right, it's coming... I was thinking it was like a coat and then examine.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
You can examine it then?
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3, beat Step-douche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the darkroom. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
Finally Max is standing up for
I
herself.
can't use this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
Yes, that bit at the beginning seemed to have been rather a harsh dose of reality. Because I think at the end of the last episode we were feeling like we could change everything when we helped Chloe in the past. Anyway. But yes, that was good that we stood up for ourselves.
That poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Oh, deja vu.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The bird.
Did it fly into
there it
here?
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it did.
Bird. Well,
Do we need to open a window first,
yeah, I'm
maybe?
thinking there's a window right here.
Yeah.
Let's look first.
It's such a warm, beautiful
It's
day.
the same view, though there's a different
How
billboard.
could a killer storm just pop up tomorrow?
Right. Hey, bird.
Strange that we have little subquests like get the bird out the house, etc.
Save Alyssa constantly from being whacked in the head.
Fly, be free.
There we go.
And this action has consequences.
Let's close the window again. Keeps on coming in here. Okay, I'm actually going to look in the bathroom and stuff. I don't think we can still go into these doors. Still a flickery light.
Last time I wanted to splash some water on my face. My whole life changed.
We still want to be clean, though.
What?
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy.
Oh.
It means the real Chloe is back. With me.
Or the original timeline Chloe, I suppose.
There's no medicine cabinet.
No, I don't suppose they need one.
Nope. Let's save the electricity.
This might be the last poster advertising Arcadia Bay after tomorrow night.
Should we go into their room again?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
Okay.
Don't you mean nosy along? I don't think there's anything extra to talk to Chloe-san about.
No, she just says we're gonna go check out the garage.
You won this battle, Max. You broke up my family. I salute you.
David, I didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late, isn't it? You just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
Oh, that was a little uncomfortable, but
Mm.
it could have been worse.
Once again, I do like this new Max developing a spine thing.
Yeah, as we've sort of gone through. Oh?
And sort of going, hang on, I did the right thing.
Yeah.
Damn it.
There should be less second guessing of our decision, but we had 2 messages from Warren.
Oh, wait, we've got loads of messages still?
Yeah, I just didn't reread them when we reloaded.
Oh. What?
Oh yeah, this is where we last
Right.
read. So you be Warren.
Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that I'm out of the loop now. She sounds hot, so I get why.
Chloe actually texted you?
I sure didn't have her number. Now I get why you didn't want to go ape with me. You should go with Chloe. She looks cool enough for you.
I have a lot of cool friends like you.
Yes, you do. Friends. Just my luck.
I did keep
It's
telling
implicit.
him no, though.
True.
And mine. I have to jet. TTYL.
I hope so.
And yeah, this is just because we didn't recheck them, but I can just get rid of them all now so it doesn't bug us with them. They're all the same stuff. We were checking on Frank with all of our friends. Our dad complained about someone bugging him, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So that's into the garage, but we're going to look around everywhere else.
I helped Joyce lose William and now David.
Joyce is a strong, independent woman.
She don't need no Nathan.
She certainly don't need no David.
Oh, I meant David.
David isn't any different from me when he's looking at those family photos.
Looks like young Chloe skating. And swinging, and running.
I was more interested in the cat.
We don't seem to be able to see that one. Those photos are on the board though, which is cool.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Ooh, do we get to watch TV again?
I think so. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here?
Cray.
I never thought of whales as angels.
Yeah.
I think of them as large sea mammals that eat krill.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Joyce should go with Chloe.
Ouch.
Yep. David, do not be here when I get back from work. I mean it. J. Price. I also noticed that she just called herself Price and not Madsen.
Oh, is this another...
I think that will be a reminisce, but I'll grab it in a second.
My butterfly sketch doesn't exist in this timeline. Like William.
Ice skull.
Max the Time Bandit strikes again.
Newspaper?
To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Arcadia Bay Beacon. Eco-apocalypse now? While Arcadia Bay was until now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast, the town that time forgot is, since the beginning of this week, in the literal eye of an environmental storm, starting with freak snowfall, an unprecedented eclipse, dying birds, and now a half-dozen beached whales. Arcadia Bay's strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists, apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these eco-phenomena is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered any actual theory or even reason for this atmospheric havoc. Continued on the next page, which we never get to read.
Yeah. But to a certain extent, I'm not sure what meteorologists are going to tell you about dead whales. They should possibly... Or even if... Do meteorologists even have anything to do with eclipses? Because that's a whole other barrel of fish.
Yeah, I think what you need is a marine astrophysicist, biologist.
So we'll have a quick sit down.
Right.
Sure.
Somehow I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened. The more I use my power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens. Now Max Caulfield exists in 2 or maybe 3 different realities. How can I have a destiny? I wonder if Chloe would hate me for keeping her alive. But I couldn't do it. Thinking about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
I think that's all that. Which is an interesting idea to mention, because there's sort of the whole... If you think that all of the realities exist sort of potentially at the same time. If you get what I mean.
Mm.
Well, there's another note.
Looks like David already booked a room.
So he's in the Block Hotel, reservation number 638. Is that so we can find him later, maybe?
Possibly. I think it's in case I've forgotten her name.
Joyce?
Joyce forgives him. I'm not very good with names in this episode.
It's alright, it's alright.
Joyce must be so upset. Are you helping anybody, Max?
Yes, but again, as usual, David's choices were his own choices.
Also, I do genuinely think that the Price family is possibly better off without him.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not one of these people who thinks bad things are best kept secrets just because they'd hurt people.
The only problem, of course, is that it's not really Max's decision to make, but she sort of made it her decision. That's interesting.
Yeah.
God, there's so many reminisce spots. Are we going to hit them all and like actually get different bits on them all?
William never finished painting.
Apparently that happens actually. If someone dies and you're living in the same house, you'll keep things or jobs that they started, you never finish them, and it's sort of an emotional thing. Even though Joyce is perfectly capable of painting it. I've read about that.
It's that stone still there.
Yeah, it's for the kitty. We looked at it, I think, in one of the first episodes.
I don't remember.
It was a while ago now. There's more birds.
Poor birds. I guess David wasn't in the mood to clean up.
Not his house anymore, I guess. I did quite like Joyce going like, no, this is my house.
You can't reminisce.
Nope. Anyway, let's head
Did he
back
leave his
in.
guns?
Ah, well, I suppose we'll find out. Oh, that's where we're going.
Can you shut that behind you?
She does each time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Alright, so let's snoop. I'm going to start over here, however.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
Probably not. In fact, I believe you've robbed David of a role he could have played later in the game, because he is Blackwell security. Maybe you needed a paranoid ex-military man to help you solve the crimes.
Does feel like it could play out quite differently.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding?
Of course, it's not going to be too different, because, well, the game's a bit fixed like that.
Yeah, I'm really not sure whether to actually expect multiple endings, sort of a Heavy Rain style.
Ooh.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
Either that or he's snooping on them.
Yeah, this is a little bit lazy as well. It's doing the introducing, like, completely new concepts thing again.
It is. I mean, to a certain extent, I can see why you don't sort of info blare right at the beginning, but it's a bit lazy, yeah.
Should I have signed the petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
So from Raymond Wells to David Madsen, despite our rather heated discussion about the successful petition to block a campus surveillance system, I am still interested in your feedback on other methods of improving Blackwell security. We must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students. Best wishes, Principal Wells.
So his first name's Raymond. I thought it was Principal.
Actually, to be fair, the middle ground is to either let the students decide where the cameras go or literally only put them in the big open public spaces. And you're not allowed to ever put them in dorm rooms. Which I'm pretty sure is just what you're supposed to do,
Should I
sensibly.
go meow, Miss Grant? Twist that knife.
From Michelle Grant to David Madsen. I didn't need a surveillance camera to see the suspension coming. Best of luck to you, Mrs. Grant. That's, bit out of character, surely? Is it
Yeah,
okay?
that's kind of ice
He has
cold.
one weird fan.
From Anonymous to David Madsen. Dear Mr. Madsen, I just wanted to let you know I think it's bullshit what happened to you, and this school has too many libtard metrosexuals who don't appreciate you or the military. I felt safe in my dorm when you were in charge, and I thought about you protecting me. I hope you will come back to Blackwell and make sure we are all safe at night. I'm scared of this school.
Wish I had surveillance footage of that conversation.
From David Madsen to Raymond Wells. I apologise for my outburst yesterday in your office. I was upset about losing my position at Blackwell without a complete investigation of the facts, and based solely on the claims of untrustworthy students. There is a cancer at Blackwell Academy, and without me, it will continue to spread. Sincerely, Madsen D.
That's an awful lot of printed off emails, which no one ever does, but...
I'm also a little bit worried that they're adding more things when they should be resolving things.
It does kind of have that worry, because if they add things all the way up till the end and then only solve everything at the end, it'll possibly feel a bit rushed, or like nothing is really resolved fully.
Okay.
I can randomly take this crowbar.
Use that crowbar to pry open the locker.
It's like the song goes. Crowbar. Take it easy.
I'm surprised we can't look in the cupboard and see if the camera's still there, but his laptop is also gone.
Also, people do print out emails. I've printed out emails. I wouldn't print out ones like that. Also, Mrs. Grant would be too much of a professional to send an email.
Yeah,
like
she that was completely out of character. He might, in terms of a record of him being finished at work. Did we look at that map?
Surveillance
Yes, we
cameras
did.
at Penn Estates?
Wouldn't really call that a map.
that.
That's a
That
blueprint.
caused the whole complaint that they keep on adding new stuff. So yeah, I've read it.
It's
totally.
a paper ball.
There's more to David Madsen than meets the eye. He should finish this letter to Joyce.
Who's reading this? I forget who we were up to.
I think I just read something.
Okay. Joyce, you know I'm not good at explaining myself or why I act the way I do sometimes. I only know that nobody has ever understood me the way you do. I would never do anything to hurt you or Chloe. Taking care of my family is my #1 mission. Yes, I overstepped bounds with the surveillance and suspicion, and I am truly sorry and ashamed. But there are dark things happening in Arcadia Bay I have never told you. You are my wife and partner, and I know we should have no secrets. I intended to tell you everything, but I wanted more proof. Instead, a student almost committed suicide on my watch. You kicked me out of my favourite home, and my stepdaughter hates me. Please let me... ... Yes, to a certain extent he's right. He should have been talking to her more if he didn't want it to all just come out at the end and look horrible. Boxes?
Oh, jeez. David is packing up wedding stuff too.
Kind of can't really see what's in it when it does the white outline.
It's a few letters and stuff.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Oh.
It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too. Either Chloe stole another gun, or David is out there armed.
David is out there armed.
Yes.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Mr. Madsen, thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. Best, Sean Prescott.
Thing is, there's always the chance it'll have like nothing to do with Rachel and he just happened to drag him out of a bad situation. But I guess we might find out, but...
Well, it might just add more stuff.
Yeah. We can't look at the random deer head.
Theatrical sigh.
Look.
Looks like you
Try
need
and
a
use it
code
as well.
to open this.
Just gonna...
Or a way to break... I know this padlock.
Are we supposed to know enough to...
It was in a previous episode is the thing.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. It was on the table open with the number.
Would we be able to look at our notes and find out? I'm not sure it would really work like that. We usually write sort of story-based things. We don't write details.
I don't think so. I think it's like, is it going to reward you for having paid attention enough?
Well, what we could do is we could do everything else we need to do, and then sneakily end the episode and find out what it was from a previous one.
Thing
Oh,
is-
what was that in the corner?
Huh? Just some oh, no.
Oh, look at the
That's
baby
why the
blue
bird
jay
keeps
eggs in the
coming
nest.
back in the house.
I better move his plank if I want to take the shot.
Look at the plank first.
This plank is good for nest protection, but bad.
Move it back when you're finished.
Excuse me. Just one picture, please. Oh, please don't make these little birds die like the others. Click. Another photo from my Arcadia Bay Wildlife series. Oh, thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy wags.
Don't say eggy wags. Let's have a look at the photo then. There we go. Next we have to get a pile of cheese.
It looks like rocks.
I prefer cheese.
I think we've actually done everything as the thing.
In that case, that would be a good place to leave it.
Yeah, we'll hopefully have a way to get in here, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.